Morning guys, today I'm going to do a quick introduction video to the Blackbird system for the side pouches. Now I manufacture and sell a HAVERSACK, two versions that I detailed in another video. I also do a RUCKSACK with side pouches, and this video would deal with the side pouch, as well as a Cordura version of the HAVERSACK. For this, we're going to talk about this side pouch right here. This is a Sparrowhawk side pouch. Now that is the pouch fully opened up and on the side. This is what it looks like, completely compressed. This was to be a multi-purpose bag to do many jobs that we need in woodscraft. So like this, it can be stored in the bottom of the bag. Consequently, as we put our contents into it, and let's say food, and they are consumed during the trip, we can compress the bag further and further down until it becomes this, and we can just put it back into the pack, not have to have it. Instead of having a sewn to the side of the bag pouch, we have a pouch we can use when we need it and remove it when we don't. As well, it can be multitask. Now the closure system is a double D ring and a strap. You simply pull the straps apart, the rings apart, and out comes the loop, just like that. Now let me show you attaching it. All you're going to do is you're going to take it and go through the double D rings, pulling it up, then you're going to separate the rings, fold over the tip and go back through and pull it. That locks it. No buckles, no nothing to freeze, no nothing to come out. You get it out, you simply wiggle it and it'll come out. Okay? Now, the bag rolls out to this fairly large size bag. It has a series of belt loops on the side of it, double belt loops, a thicker, wider, and a narrower belt loop because of how you may want to carry it or clip things to it. Now, the purpose of this Sparrowhawk bag is to be a consumable bag, a sustenance bag. It's got a flat bottom to it so that whenever it's full, it'll stand up. The dimension of it is more than big enough. It takes a 2-quart bush pot, a Pathfinder 2-quart bush pot, or the M40 Swedish set will fit into this. This would allow me to put food in here, my stove on top. Then roll it down. Just simply roll the top over once, twice, fold the two ends around and hook through that strap. I can then hang it by that strap so that I could put my food into it and utilize this as a bear bag. I could pull it off the side of my pack and be able to hook a cord through right there and be able to hang that up in a tree to get away from wild game, etc. The material is waxed, factory waxed, ripstop canvas material. So it beads water, water runs right off of it. This bag will hold water. Now, when I say it holds water, the idea is I could carry water back to camp with this. So this bag can hold water. I do not mean completely sealed up, but the stitching allows it to be very tightly stitched. And so due to the nature of the material, I can fill it full of water, dipping it up from a water source, do like this, and carry it like a bucket back to camp to fill pots or things for boiling, or wash water, or etc. Or a favorite trick of mine is digging a hole, putting a garbage bag into the hole, lining it, and then bringing water back from a water source over there because we're camping here and the good water's down there and we don't want to be next to that water, too many mosquitoes. That's why we could bring the water up here and put that and have a source here at camp so I don't have to run back and forth to that water source. It will hold water. Yes, it will drip a little bit at the seams, but it'll hold water for you to transport water with it from A to B. Now, as to these belt loops, this allows me to carry this on my belt or by taking a carabiner and clicking through here, clicking it to my gear. Preferred way that I set this up to be attach it to a larger pack is to use Alice pack clips. These are still available on Amazon. Since these are vertical, you may have horizontal straps to put molly. A lot of the bags have molly straps. What you would do is this would be attached diagonally like that. So this would be the strip coming across for molly on the outside, and then this one you would hook diagonal like that, and it would hold it just fine like that. You can also attach it this way or run a belt through there of some kind. The reason for that is as I consume the food within it, I can roll it down. Let's say food or whatever other gear. I can roll down further, and that series of belt loops, now that belt loop, now that belt loop, and now that belt loop would allow it to be attached to a piece of gear, and this could be more and more out of the way. Okay? The bag can also be opened. You can hook a carabiner to here, attach to the belt, and this can be a tinder bag. This is for a gathering bag. Or I can roll the top outward just like you roll your shirt sleeves, like that, down to that first belt loop, and have a nice big large gathering bag for picking berries, gathering wild, foraging foods or stuff into here. Also in this configuration, rolling it to the proper height, I can hook it to the side of a pack to carry a water bottle, one of those round water bottle sets. So I have access to it for my canteen. I can do it that way with this system. It will roll down open or roll down closed depending on the application. It's big enough to handle a week's worth of food. It's big enough to handle many different things in camp. It can carry water. It can carry my cook kit, etc. It can carry extra clothes and stuff like that. And if you put clothing into this, extra socks, the whatever, fold it over and close it. It can then serve really well as a makeshift pillow for camp. And I thought about that. For people that's going ultra light, I can put this on the side. It weighs nearly nothing. And I can put that as a pillow full of clothes underneath my head. So I can pull it out of a pack and use it as a pillow while it also transporting my clothes. Okay. This is the Sparrowhawk, the multi-purpose sustainment pouch. Okay. In this same idea is a much smaller one called the WEEHAWK. The WeHawk was designed to be the same idea as the Sparrowhawk, but smaller. It's meant to be a carrying bag for single use type thing, like my fire kit, like my navigation array. It's only got one belt loop on it. So it could be a gear carrier. It could also be a gathering pouch, a tinder pouch. All the same idea as that, but a smaller bag that would then roll over. It's got a reinforced lip, and so it's good just like a dry bag to roll over and seal up. And then bring the tab across and anchor it. The WeHawk is meant to be an individual small bag. It's got where you could attach it to the outside of a pack. Let's say I want to carry a compass set or some other aid, and I can hook it directly to that, onto my belt or onto a pack, and to be an individual. Maybe my first aid kit would go into this. Quick and easy to do. The spacing of the loops on the Sparrowhawk are designed to line up with the strap on the haversack. So you could, and since the haversacks have one end unhooked where I can remove, take it off, I can thread this on there and put it on top of the haversack when I'm going to do an overnight with just a haversack and I want to carry food, clothing, extra tarp, whatever in this. It adds to the capacity of the haversack. So, to recap, The Sparrowhawk is meant to be the large carry bag that becomes the side pouch to your existing rucksack, either onto the Nighthawk rucksack or onto a rucksack you may already have. With the Alice clips, it makes it easy to adapt to whatever we're going to attach it to. It can then detach and become a belt bag, a cook kit that I can move around camp, a bear bag I can put up, a water carrier, an improvised pillow, all kinds of uses. The WeHawk is the individual pouch that I'd want to put stuff in I want to keep dry, like a fire kit or some other first aid or whatever, and be able to put in a pack and know by feel when I reach down that pack what that is. Because the shape and design of the pouch, even in the dark, you'll know what it is by them double D rings. That makes it kind of unique. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you would like to order one, I do runs fairly often. Watch my channel and I will announce when I'm doing runs. And what I will do is I will send you PayPal information and we'll go from there. Till next time, guys, I'm Blackie wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.